bring everything but the hog. I think we eat nothing but grass, what you talking about? I'm about to jump into the whip and hit the Whole Foods early. Get everything to get that soul food working, like mac and cheese, the collard greens, the black eyed peas, and get a roast of that tofu turkey. Got cornbread, even got stuffing. Mashed potatoes so good, put your hand in it. String beans, and you know we got yams with it.
So guys, we're back here at Robertson's in Ardrossan, Ayrshire, Scotland with the Ayrshire Animal Save, and that was just a minute that you actually heard of the pig screams. What we've actually been standing out here for the last 2 hours, the pig screams have actually been amplified so loudly today, guys. Can you just imagine what these animals are going through in that place at the moment? Like I always say, this is what you're paying for. This is the actual sentient being that's suffering in there, fighting for every last breath of air that they have, fighting for their life. They want to live just as much as you and me. They deserve to live just as much as you and me. That's the moral right that every single being in this planet should have. The right to live, the right to a life, the right to a life without exploitation, suffering and oppression. Because these are the most oppressed beings in this planet, guys. We always talk about human suffering, but most of the human suffering would be directly eradicated just simply by not supporting animal agriculture industries, because a lot of the most oppressed beings are actually the people that work in these places as well. They're forced into these places, they work long hours, they suffer major physical and mental disturbance and the health problems as well, guys, all because of places like this. So if you really want to help humans and you want to help non-human animals alike, you simply just need to stop supporting places like this, guys. Pigs are as intelligent as a 3-year-old. They've actually been shown scientifically to create a lot and solve a lot of different puzzles, play computer games even, just like your kid would. So, you know what I mean? We love our dogs, we love our cats, yet we constantly put other beings into a different category because we draw this arbitrary line of what one animal should be and what another should be, such as food. So there's no difference, guys, there really isn't. And if we want to change the world, we've got to make that change ourselves. Like I said, we're a nation of animal lovers, yet we cause all this suffering just by the choice that we make 3 times a day at least, by the food that we actually purchase in the supermarket. So we know what we've got to do, we've got to change, guys. These are all loving people, and I do believe that these don't want to cause suffering, and I say that about everybody. We've all been part of this industry at one point, whether we were part of the workforce in the agriculture industry or whether we simply supported by the choices we make in the supermarket. So I'll show you a good bit of footage today. We've got a truck coming at 1 o'clock and we'll see what we can show you guys. So guys, welcome back. The vigil was absolutely heartbreaking, it really was. We saw the pigs actually been slapped and ridiculed by the workers. Some of the workers were saying, oh, you're going a little holiday. Oh, it was disgusting, and there were actually a lot of things going on at the slaughterhouse. The slaughterhouse manager actually tried to come out and accuse one of our activists of actually trying to open the slats in the truck, trying to get us into bother with the police. Let's say they're really under pressure, this slaughterhouse, and it shows that they're crumbling, that they've actually got to try and lash out at us like this. They're really feeling the pressure each time we go to these vigils, so that's why we've got to keep pushing them, guys, because this place is absolutely terrible. They're under so much debt, it's unbelievable. So there's a lot going on, and they're doing everything they can to try and stop us from getting to the vigils. They were actually saying what time are you finishing the vigil and trying to dictate to us what time we finish the vigil, but the police just told them straight, look, these activists are doing absolutely nothing wrong, and unless they're doing anything wrong, they can stay here for 24 hours if they want it, because all they're doing is looking after the animals, showing the footage and giving them water. The police absolutely get it, guys. But yeah, that's kind of what happened. Like I say, we didn't get much footage because they refused to stop the trucks even for the police, which the police were absolutely really irate about, because it's wasting their time as well, guys. They're there to look after us and look after the slaughterhouse's priorities as well, so for them to do that, they're just pushing the police further and further away. But we done what we could. We stood at the end of the lane, we got some footage. If you actually check out our Ayrshire Animal Save page, one of my dear friend Ryan, who's an organiser as well with the group, he actually took all the footage. He got a lot of great footage on there, so if you go into Ayrshire Animal Save, down in the description you'll find us on Facebook. Check out our live stream video and you'll check that out. But today I'm actually here. It's a really difficult day, this, guys, because this is actually the anniversary of the passing of my grandfather. Like I say, he died the month before my mum in 1997, so this is his 21st anniversary, would you believe it? It really hurts me so much, because my grandfather meant everything to me. I could stand there and tell him anything. We used to sit for hours. I learnt all my poetry, my artwork, everything off him. He was my best friend, he really was, guys. He was a World War II hero. He brought up 5 children on his own. He went out and he held down 2 and 3 jobs just to look after his family after his wife walked out with him when she had an affair with another man. So he's the pinnacle and the role model for my life, guys. Obviously he wasn't vegan, but I just hope to myself in some ways that he'll be proud of me, what I'm doing today, because I hope I've made him proud. And like I say, he wasn't vegan, but I think he'll be really proud that I'm standing up for my beliefs and my morals, aligning my actions with them as well, because that's what he was all about. So I'm going to take you straight here. I'm at the graveside at the moment, and we're going to put down flowers for his anniversary. So guys, this is him here, as you can see. Their son David, he died 4th October 1997, aged 77. John McConaughey was actually his father, and his mother is up there, Jayne Tear. But this one here, their son Samuel, he's not actually in the grave, even though he's actually on it. He's actually buried in America, so that was the confusion. This is a free plot here, so I think I've gotten some lovely flowers. I hope you would. This bloody hurts me, guys. It really does, because I try to remember the good times of my grandfather. Just remember that, because I put so much stress on myself. I pushed myself further into the disorder, and when I look back in this, but I know he'll want me to be happy, and I'm recovering so well, guys. I'm up to 54.8 kilograms, so another 10 to go. Everything I've got, and that's what I'm doing it for the memory of them, my wife, my animals, the vegan movement, and also most importantly myself, guys. But yeah, thank you all very much for your love and support, guys. It means the world, it really does, and I just love my old papa. So guys, I'm just back in the house with the fur baby family. Here's Sasha, Susie there, Rocky the husky over in the basket. And Nala, say hello, Nala. Nala, oh yeah, Sasha's saying hello. Sasha's saying hello. Everybody's saying hello now. Yes, say hello, Rocky. Say hello. I'm getting licked to bits here, guys. Look at this. Ah, Sasha. Sash Bosh. So guys, what I was actually going to talk about is today actually, like, I took you to the cemetery there to view my grandfather's grave because it's his anniversary, he's passing. Also today my wife's actually in the hospital going through day surgery. She's getting an endoscope, which is a small tube-sized camera into her left knee to basically assess if she needs a half knee replacement or a full knee replacement. So she'll probably not be out till about 4 o'clock, so that's about another good 4 hours at least. So I'm at home here with the fur baby family. But I wanted to chat away to you just about where I'm at the moment and things. I'm absolutely doing fantastic, guys. I'm smashing my gym workouts. I've actually got a great coach helping me as well because I'm already a personal trainer myself, but like you always know, you always need somebody to push you that extra mile, and that's what I'm doing. I've got another at least 10 kilograms to gain, but I hope to gain that by January next year, which will be absolutely fantastic, and then I'll be back to being the best advocate I possibly can be for veganism, because you've got to look healthy, guys, you know that. It's no use going out in the street. You can be the best speaker to the public all you want, but at the end of the day they're not going to take you seriously if you look as if you're ill, and I know that, and I've got a lot to do, but I'm getting there, guys. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But what I wanted to chat to you about is, in recovery, I've had a lot of people talking about you shouldn't be eating this type of food or you shouldn't be eating that type of food. That's absolutely nonsense, guys. The least thing that you need to be worrying about is what food that you're putting into your body. I would say as long as it's not got an animal involved, you don't really need to be worrying at all what you put into your body. Let's say it's about calories in versus calories out. Don't put labels as good and bad on foods, guys, because at the end of the day that just leads you further down the road of your eating disorder. Basically you get into this orthorexic type mindset. I've had people doing this to me recently, saying, oh, you eat too much, that's a big massive plate of food, how could you possibly eat that, you'll become fat. You know what I mean? Absolutely shit, guys. Sorry for the language, but that's true. I get really racked off. I've had this online on Facebook quite a lot. People saying you shouldn't be eating this type of food like soya because it's an endocrine disruptor. Soya, too much for me, does upset my stomach, but at the end of the day, you don't need to be worrying what foods you're putting into your body. As long as you are eating without restriction, that is all you need to be worrying about, guys. Look after yourself, look after your body, look after your mind as well, and all those come together simply by being in a calorie surplus, because at the end of the day you need to be eating 3,000 calories plus. That's the minimum, 3,000 calories. So if you've been in a calorie restriction for so long, you've been suffering, you need to be eating probably a lot more than that. That is the bare minimum, guys, for somebody out there that's healthy at 3,000 calories. You need to be eating without restrictions, not worrying about calories, not looking at how much your calories you're eating, just eating by the clock every 2 to 3 hours, because obviously if you've been suffering with an eating disorder for so long, your stomach will be shrunk, you'll not be getting those hunger cues to your brain, so you've got to do that. You've just got to eat by the clock, eat without restriction, and like I say, every day is another step up the ladder to recovery, guys, because I would say to you as well, if you happen to miss out a meal and the eating disorder takes over to you, the next meal, make sure you eat a big massive plate. Just heap it up, don't worry about it, so make up for that the next meal. Add in a few, and if you can't do that because obviously your stomach's shrunk, split it up into a few meals. Make it some micro meals, like a few meals and then a few snacks on top of it to make up for that. Let's say if you're hungry at night as well, which we get, that this kind of this like ravaging hunger. This happens quite a lot in recovery, guys. So if you have that, that's your body telling you that you need to fuel it with food. So do that. Don't think that you're binge eating, because no, you're not. It's just your body telling you what it needs. Like your body would tell you if you need to go for a pee to the toilet. It's the exact same thing, you know what I mean? Your body is very, very smart. Your body knows what it needs and what is best for you, and it will tell you, guys. So listen to that, because if you don't, you're going to be stuck further in your recovery. So any questions on recovery, please let me know, guys. If you want me to do a dedicated video on any recovery topic, I would love to do that for you. And like I say, if you want any help at all, just email me, tkelly906@googlemail.com. Or you can send me a message on my website. My website's actually down in the descriptions below. I thoroughly recommend you go and check that out. It's just been recently set up. Also as well, I would say to you guys, if you can help out on Patreon for $1 a month, I'll actually do eating disorder recovery coaching with you as well, because I've done a lot of recovery coaching. I've spoken at Scottish Parliament on eating disorder recovery. I'm an ambassador for B-eat, which is the National Eating Disorder Association here in the UK. I'll help you out any way I can. But also as well, if you are vegan and you want to help me out, it would mean a lot. It would mean the world, guys, because I want to do this full time. And like I say, for $1 a month or £1 a month, it will help my activism so much, helping get out and do things and projects for the animals as well. So I'll leave my Patreon down below. You can also do a one-time donation through PayPal. It would mean the world. So I'm going to go and get my dinner before I go and meet my wife. I'm making a vegan sausage casserole, which I'll actually leave down in the description below, the ingredients. But if you want me to actually do a video on that, I'll do that for you as well. I'll show you, I'll add a little clip in at the end of the video, just showing you what the meal looks like. But remember, as always, binge on life, purge negativity and starve guilty feelings, and be kind to every kind. The only difference is your perception. And I'll speak to you all soon. Much love, guys. Binge on life, purge negativity and starve guilty feelings. Speak to you all soon and love you so much.